You got the Quark Drive with the speed. Your speed does not matter. Bullet Punch for the W. Ladies and gentlemucks, here we go. I think this team is looking pretty good here. I think we're going to lead off with Scizor. Scizor like, actually punishes this team pretty gosh darn good. I don't see any grass types here. They're going to go with their own Ditto. That's interesting. We could do some cute things here. I think I'm just going to go for the U-turn. Let's not be too cute here. We're going for U-turn, and I'm wondering what they're going to go for now. This is kind of an awkward spot here. I think we go for Volcarona, just because we have the Flame Body. So let's go ahead and see if we can burn their Ditto. Oh my god! Well, that was... We should know that we're packing Aerial Ace, and they're going for Life Orb. That is so disturbing. Okay, well, I think we're just going to go for Bellibolt and just go for let's just go for some Volt Switch action here. That is brutal, though. Wowee. I mean, we know that we're running... Gosh, I guess we could have timed that up here. They're going to go for Close Combat. We're going to get the dub here. Okay, so charged up with the Bellibolt. The Bellibolt is an interesting little thing. The charge obviously does not matter there, but still a cute little Mon here. And I think we're going to go for Scizor again. Scizor has a pretty good matchup here. We are banded. We get rid of that nasty Ditto. That was pretty nasty. Oh my gosh. So we lose the Volcarona early, but you know, we're gonna see what we can do here. Because we don't get Roost. Oh wow, they're gonna go for Tyranitar. They know that we're packing Close Combat, so I'm not really sure why they're doing this. Why are you doing this? Maybe we Terrasilize and then just go for Bullet Punch. I'm going to do this. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know what's going on here. We're going to Terrasilize. I'm going to do this. It's not going to do enough. We actually do 40%, and that is actually wild. We can actually kill this in 2 more Bullet Punches, and I think I might just do that. Because, like, what are they going to do? They can, like, what, hit us with a Shadow Ball? I mean, Focus Blast. Okay, that's not going to kill. I actually did more than I thought, but it doesn't matter because we're going to be able to get 2 Focus Blast, good lord. We're going to be able to get 2 Bullet Punches off, and this Sandstorm is not going to be able to chip us away. Why would you do that? Down to 3%. And, okay, I'll take the free dub. Okay, so Kingambit. Yeah, they got the Fallen. This thing is so good. The Supreme Overlord ability. We can't do much to this thing, so I think what we're going to have to do is probably just go for Great Tusk immediately. Ugh. Maybe we just keep him honest and just go for Bullet Punch. I think we're going to have to do that. We'll still do an okay amount of damage here. I think they're going to go for Sucker Punch or the just regular move. I forgot what it was called, like Clocked Out Clutch or something. Something like that. Yeah, I think we're just gonna keep them honest. They can't really do anything to... Yeah, Katao Cleave. Okay, that's what that is. All right, we can go for Great Tusk again. I can't remember if we used our booster energy. I don't think we did. Let's go ahead and boost up our energy here. That part's a little bit redundant, but it's okay. I think we can just kind of go for Close Combat, right? If they go for Sucker Punch, we do not care. It does not do enough. If they go for Goldango, oh my goodness, and Tyranitar, this feels good. Close Combat, get the heck out of here. Bang. Okay, so now we're looking pretty good here. I don't know. Yeah, Goldango, that's fine. I mean, we're just going to have Headlong Rush. That stands no chance. I think Great Tusk, and again, with our Protosynthesis, I have full speed EVs and nothing in the attack slot because I want this boost energy to go to the speed stat, and that is exactly why, baby. Okay, so we got Glimmora action here. I'm assuming they're going to lead Glimmora, but I mean, the Chi-Yu is also scary. Whenever you see Chi-Yu, you know that they're going to just use Overheat or something, and it's just going to blow your team out of the water here. So what should we actually do? I think we can just go for Great Tusk, but then we blow the booster energy. I think we're just going to go for Scizor here. They don't have a ground type, so Bellibolt is obviously into play. I think Glimmora here, I think we can probably just go for U-turn, because I'm assuming they're going to be a sashed up. So let's go ahead and U-turn this. And then the next thing we have to look for is a ghost type. Obviously, they have 2 ghosts, so we're not going to be able to rapid spin as well. So that's kind of sucky. We're going to go ahead and start the timer. Go ahead and just put a little fire under our opponent's feet here. And let's see what we can do here. There's the Stealth Rock. All right, U-turn, and we'll go and bust that sash up that I'm assuming they have, and a Toxic Debris. So they're going to put us in a kind of rough spot here because we can't rapid spin. I think... Ugh, goodness. I think we can... Maybe go Bellibolt here, because obviously we can take care of the Dragapult, but the Annihilate with the Great Tusk is a little bit more in question. So I think we're probably just going to go for Bellibolt here. Bellibolt is running Slack Off, so we can recover a little bit of this chip damage here, and we have leftovers, so I think we'll be okay. And again, no ground type, so I think we can just freely Discharge here. We could also Terrestrialize. I don't want to do that just yet. They're going to Earth Power, so maybe we should have. But now we get the Charge, and this Discharge should just kill it. So the Charge does work out in our favor here. I do think it's really underrated. Like, the Charge move is so good. Whenever it gets touched, you just boost up that electric move. And it already has pretty good special attack. And it's just never really accounted for. So I really like how this is Bellibolt's shaken out here. Here's a Dragapult. This is not great. I think we either just take the L or they can just substitute here. Maybe I'm just being a little too worried here, but that's... Oh, there's the Dragon Dance. Hopefully, okay, we can go for the Discharge here. Hopefully with the we get the paralysis. Is it a little bit hacksy? Yeah, obviously. But the thing is like, you know, it's 30%. So if you're kind of dancing with the devil. You're dragon dancing with the devil here. And we also have the Scizor for priority. So it is what it is. Here's the thing. What do we want to do here? We can go for a Meowscarada, and then we have the Play Rough, and we can just go ahead and do that. That seems pretty good to me, especially with the paralysis. I'm going to go for Meowscarada here. We can immediately just put any sort of pressure on the board, and I think we're going to go for Play Rough. We're going to go Protean, Play Rough, and I love... Oh, and they go for Sucker Punch or something. Right? I mean, that wouldn't have done anything because we were Dark type before we did Protean, so that's fine. We take the Life Orb damage. I'm a big fan of Life Orb Meowscarada because you have so much coverage, and with that Protean, I think you really get the most benefit out of it. Chi-Yu. So if this thing's Scarfed, we're looking pretty rough here. We can obviously, we can't really low kick. We can't really do much. I think we're just going to have to go for Play Rough here. And we are, okay, so that's at least good. This way we at least get Scizor and Overheat. Okie dokie. So we know they're not Scarfed, so that is really good here. And it sucks because they have that Annihilate. I would love to go Great Tusk here and then just be able to Rapid Spin. If they were locked in, we could go for Baxcalibur. But I think as it stands, we're just going to have to go for Scizor. And this really sucks because we're going to have to really commit to the Bullet Punch here. Like, we just have to. And we're going to get the kill, thankfully. That could have been kind of gross. If they go into something a little less favorable, not good. So Dragonite, this is actually not that bad for us. I think we could Terrestrialize, and then we should just go for Bullet Punch here, because this is going to do more than they want it to do. And they're going to. I knew they were going to go for Dragon Dance. Here's the thing: if we just Bullet Punch, and we're Terrestrialized, they're going to for sure. We resist that. We resist that all day, and we get the kill. And they overplayed their hand here. You played yourself. Congratulations. So the Annihilate here is kind of scary because I don't know exactly what we want to do here. We can go for Bullet Punch, but then we increase their Rage Fist, and I don't want to do that at all. So I think what we do, we can go for Volcarona has heavy duty boots, so we don't really care about that. It's just like, how can they hit us? They can hit us with fighting. So yeah, if they Drain Punch us, we don't care. Rage Fist shouldn't do that much. So I think we're okay there. I think we could probably just go for Flamethrowers at this point, but they could Terrestrialize into water, and then we could go for Giga Drain. So I'm actually going to go for one Quiver Dance just to see what they do here. Taunt. Okay, that's fine. They waste an entire turn on their Taunt, and I think that's okay. I'm just going to go for Flamethrower here, and we're going to do 50. Hopefully we get a burn. We do not. We get the Rage Fist, and we do survive it, but at least we're getting damage off, and I think that's kind of all we want here. So let's go for another Flamethrower, down to 4%. There's the Drain Punch. It's not going to do too much here, and I think we're just going to go for, yeah, let's just go for Scizor here, and then we can just probably just Bullet Punch out, and I think we'll be all good to go here. And of course we're Terrestrialized, so the Bullet Punch should kill the ape, and we've got the Iron Valiant, which is a fairy type, and I think we just Bullet Punch out, and sometimes life is easy. You got the Quark Drive with the speed. Your speed does not matter. Bullet Punch for the W. Curtains. All right here, so I'm seeing some Sandy Shocks. I have not used Sandy Cheeks yet, but yeah, okay, being the ground type, there's got two ground types, yeah, so Bellibolt's going to be pretty gosh darn weak in this matchup here, but it's going to be okay. I think it's going to be okay, because of course we got the Tera Blast water. I'm still not really sure how we're going to do that, so I think we're just going to lead with Scizor here. Let's just go for Scizor and maybe just get some heavy U-turn action. Baxcalibur is a wonderful, and I just mean wonderful move here. So we're just going to go for U-turn. We could go for Bullet Punch, but I just want to keep up. Let's keep up the upper hand here. This Baxcalibur can literally do nothing to us, so I think we're going to go for U-turn. So we're going to go for Skeledirge, so that's fine. We do a little bit of damage here, but now we get a good matchup here. Skeledirge obviously is super problematic. I mean, it resists like pretty much all of our stuff, which is a really big problem. I think we're going to go for Baxcalibur here. Because we have Substitute. Because we have Substitute, they're not going to be able to Will-O-Wisp us, and this is my favorite set of Baxcalibur by far. Substitute with a Life Orb and Dragon Dance. Nothing fancy. We have just our 2 stab moves. And with Dragon and Ice, I mean, the big Dragon move can just hit anything just heavy as hell. And then you have the Ice move, which has, like, obviously one of the best offensive typings in the game. So I really think this is good here. I know that we can't Dragon Dance on the Skeledirge, but the Glaive Rush should just be enough to just bust it wide open here. And they're just going to go for the Sandy Shocks, which is super, super surprising here. They have a Balloon instead of a... That's so weird to me. Okay, well, we're going to go for a Dragon Dance then. We might as well. We're gonna be able to... Yeah, I think we're going to be good here. We have Ice move for this. Thunderbolt, and they just... Okay, you almost feel bad. I mean, you almost feel bad here. Okay, we're going to go for the Icicle Crash. They don't even break our Substitute, and that is going to be just absolutely goodbye. I think we pretty much have this. I know they do have 2 Unawares, but I think Clodsire is going to go bye-bye from the Ice move anyway, so like that doesn't matter. And then Skeledirge, I think we're going to be able to just break it open with a Glaive Rush anyway, so I think we're going to be okay there. There's a Roaring Moon. Okay, well, I'm just going to go for the Glaive Rush. We don't really care about anything else. If they want to do anything shenanigans, they have Choice Scarf. They might be able to break our Substitute here, but I just don't think that's that. Oh my gosh, and they don't, and that is going to be, I mean, just absolutely goodbye. And that is it. Wow, okay, easy money.